What's up? Hello, honey badgers, and welcome to Honey Badger Wildlife News Live. This is practically your only source for what's happening to wildlife and animals right now in the media, because no one else is reporting on this kind of stuff. Hi, I changed my name. Oh, whoopies! Hello, honey badgers. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm wearing my Toronto Blue Jays jersey because of the recent tragedy that's happened and it's unfolding in Toronto today, where a van smashed into something and just, you know, killed 9 people, a dozen or more so injured, and it's really crazy. Yes, I am alive. Hello, honey badgers. So yeah, I'm wearing my Toronto Blue Jays jersey because I love Toronto and I just can't believe this sort of thing is just happening. All this crazy violence. Greetings from the Russian Federation. I love the wildlife that's in Russia, especially in Siberia. And I want to say kudos to Siberia and Russia for promoting and accepting the crypto mining that's happening. You know, Siberia and parts of Russia, the temperatures and the weather are absolutely perfect for mining, crypto mining. So, kudos. And I want to thank you all for tuning in, wherever you may be. And I just want to let you know that you can always reach out to moi on social media, including here on YouTube. But you could reach out, click on any of those links that you see provided in this videos and other videos descriptions. And if you want me to narrate a particular animal, or if there's an animal that you would like to learn more about, please let me know. And by the way, I'm not alone. I'm with Captain Slippers. Captain Slippers is nappy nappies. Very tie-tie. But as I was saying, yes, please feel free to reach out and have suggestions. I mean, it happened most recently. Someone suggested I do a llama video, and I did it. So anything's possible. I just want to educate and let folks know about wildlife. Any sort of animals. If you feel like you want to learn something about animals, just let me know. And thank you so much. I love you all, Cat. Yeah, so Captain Slippers is with me. He's asleep right now. And it is unsupported code. Can everyone see me? I'm hoping everyone can see me. I don't know what's happening. I'm getting all these weird notifications from YouTube. I just want to make sure that everyone can see me. This is what Kieran does on his spare time. Oh, hi! Can anyone see me? Okay, good. Thank you so much for letting me know. Yes, well, I have narrated wolves. I have narrated, I've narrated, a wolf therapy. Check it out. You know, wolves are amazing, especially the gray wolves. I can see you, and I can see you! By the way, you know, YouTube has made it possible for us, creators who make videos like this. When we go live, we can see all of you. Did you know that? And I know where you are. I know all the states. I can see all of your social security numbers. The turkey. I did do a turkey, I think, around Thanksgiving time. I think that's there. Wouldn't that be cray-cray? If in the future, those who make videos like this live, you'd be able to see everything? Yes, and once again, the difference between the llamas and the alpacas. Alpacas have the short, stumpy legs and shorter ears. And the llamas have longer legs and longer, pointy ears. Nick says, Randall, I actually loved it when you narrated the horned lizard as the bloody Lizzie. Yes, thank you so much. One of my favorite animals. So intriguing. I just can't believe they do that as their defense. They spit blood out of their eyeballs, out of their eye sockets. You don't have social. I understand, Allcat. I understand that. You know, a lot of folks are completely off the grid social media-wise. And I understand it, especially more and more these days, as you see all these crazy things happening. Sure, stop your legs! So, honey badgers, I really want to thank you so much for tuning in. I have nothing but some cray-cray wildlife stories for you, honey badgers. And there ain't, if you look around in media, there just no one's really telling you about wildlife. So, please support us. Visit the links that are in this videos and all of our other videos descriptions, so you can see how you can become a patron. Just subscribe, and you'll get more of this award-winning material, because it's important now more than ever. You know, I think as humans are starting to go cray-cray and lose their moral fabric, and everything's crazy, what about the animals? What about the wildlife? What about the children? That's my whole thing. So, please do support us so we can continue making videos for y'all. And again, reach out at Randall's Animals on Twitter, Facebook.com, Randall's Honey Badger, and or you could just, you know, check out our sister sites and all that sort of good stuff. So, folks, listen. Today, recently there was a discovery of the Tapanuli orangutan. And this is in what part of China? That's it. You know, it was last year, November. Scientists couldn't believe their eyes when they discovered a great new ape, and it's only the eighth primate ape on our planet. So, what's around my neck? Ooh, it's a cross. I'm wearing a cross. Though I have no allegiance to any sort of religion. Although I'm born a Catholic Jew, which means I'm very confused, I do not subscribe to any specific religion. Although I completely appreciate all faiths, and I feel that there is a need for folks to have faith. So that's this. So this belonged to someone very close to me, and that's why I wear it. So yes, I digress. A new ape, a brand new great ape, and it was found. It's the Tapanuli orangutan, and it lives in northern Sumatra. And it's already the most endangered ape in the world. It's like they discovered it, and now it's endangered. They discovered it, and it's endangered already. Yes, a video on the eye. I have a chapter on the eye in my book, Honey Badger Don't Care, Randall's Guide to Nasty Ass Wildlife. And so I have a chapter on the eye, but thank you. I should absolutely do a video on the eye. They're absolutely intriguing and so fabulously bizarre. They have really long fingers that they tap onto trees to get out the termites and other bugs. And then they just put that long finger in and scoop up snacks and scraps. It's so disgusting. And they're in a lot of trouble because the villagers, have always had this superstition regarding the eye. And so they kill them. Whenever they see them, they feel like that means that when they point their finger at you, that you're going to die. So they kill eyes because of superstition. Who's getting a honey badger tattoo? Yes! Yes. So, yes, that's what I'm saying. So exactly, Nick. We have to find ways for this discovered great ape to reproduce quickly before it's endangered as soon as we find it. So termites are used for tackling diarrhea when apes consume them. Oh, interesting. I did not know that. Thank you, Nick. See? This is what it's all about. We have this communication. We learn something. This is what it's all about. Honey Badger. Honey Badger loves to eat cobra. Yes, I have a book. I have a book. Just look it up online. You can get it for your Kindles, for your devices, or you could just actually get the hard copy. Get the book. Get the book. It's fabulous. And I narrated it. So please, yeah, check out the book. I think you guys will love it. I discuss some really nasty-ass creatures in this book. So, here's this orangutan. But, despite research scientists finding it and saying, hey, we gotta hold on to this ape, the Chinese are going ahead and they're building a dam. That's the whole thing. So the Chinese had already had a plan to build a dam. The state-run company, Hydro, okay, is going to clear forest to build this dam. And it's a project that you're not going to believe this. It's a project that's located right smack dab in the middle of the orangutan population. So this project had been in the works for a while, and the point being is, like, even with the discovery of a new species of ape, they're still like, oh, that's nice. Whatever, we're going ahead and building this dam anyway. And we're going to wreck and take away the habitats of these orangutans. So I just want you to know, like, that's what's happening. It's really crazy. So Eric Mejahard, the director of the Borneo Futures, Borneo Futures, and he happens to be one of these experts on apes, says you end up with two smaller populations, and these have much reduced chances of survival because a small population is more likely to go extinct than a large one. It's unbelievable. And he goes on to say, with only 800 individuals of this species, the hydro dam will significantly increase the likelihood of extinction. How's about that? Yes, a Tasmanian devil. Have I done a Tasmanian? I think I did a Tassie devils. They're also in my book. But let me check. I may have done a Tasmanian devil. Oh, they're so nasty. And they're also, FYI, cousin to the honey badger. So, folks, this impact from this company in China to go ahead and take away the habitat of orangutans is really, really disheartening. It's all about the dollar. And here we are. Last November, scientists were like, look at this new species we discovered. We have to protect them. And since that time, the company in China have thought about it and realized that it's better for them to just continue with what they were going to do in taking away the habitat, deforestation, than saving these orangutans. And there's not even a plan in terms of taking the populations and moving them. You understand? They're just going to go ahead. So, when the announcement was made in November, obviously a lot of folks thought, oh, this means China's going to stop wrecking the environment. Listen to this. Mr. Serge Witch, another co-author and professor of a paper about everything that's going on here, said the government should drop the hydropower plant and instead focus on massive geothermal project north of vulnerable orangutan population. That the plant has the potential to be expanded to reach 1 gigawatt. It's terrible. It's terrible. So that's what's happening. Look, conservationists believe that the last 800 Tapanuli orangutans are likely the last stand of a species that once spanned all of southern Sumatra. All of it. And it could have been, they could have, see, they were excited when they found them because it opened up the possibility that the species can be reintroduced and they can flourish and they can reproduce. But now with China's going ahead to build this dam, it's all screwed. Did you know baby koalas eat their mother's poop so they can develop strong stomachs to eat poisonous eucalyptus leaves? Oh, ew, that's gross! Eating poopies? But that's very interesting, actually. You know, it's a lot of it's passed on. Just like humans, you know, it's hereditary, right? Your parents, like, eating dietary habits and all that stuff, it's all passed down. So anyways, that's something you should know about the orangutans of North Sumatra and China, and this company going ahead with their taking away of the forest. And then there is a report that recently came out that says that 1 in 8 bird species is threatened with extinction. This is a global study that was recently conducted, and it says that 1 in 8 species... What's that? What's that, Captain Slippers? Captain Slippers says that he and his friends were responsible for the loss of all these birds. Get out of here. That's crazy talk. I know you love birds, Captain Slippers, but that's just crazy talk. So 1 in 8 bird species is threatened with global extinction. And once widespread creatures such as the puffin, the snowy owl, and the turtle dove flourished, but now they're just fading into oblivion. Imagine that. Imagine that. No more puffins. No more snowy owls. They're just going to go. 1 in 8 bird species are facing extinction right now. Globally. Globally. This is absolutely pathetic. It's really pathetic. In all, this report and study found that 74% of 1,469 globally threatened birds are affected primarily because of farming, logging, an invasive species, and hunting. Wow. Wow. I just can't believe it. Agriculture, logging, invasive species, hunting and trapping, climate change, and severe weather changes. Those are the top reasons for the upcoming extinction of birds. One victim of illegal hunting is the yellow-breasted bunting, which the report warns could repeat the cautionary tale of the passenger pigeon, once a common bird across North America before being rapidly driven to extinction in 1914. I love owls too, Wendy. I love owls. I love snowies too, Hobo Star. I'm telling you. I absolutely adore these birds. I even have a dance song you can check out called Birds, Birds, Birds. I just adore birds, from the hummingbird to the owls, and they're all necessary in the grand scheme of things. I mean, the way that they produce and they eat insects. I mean, we need them. We need them. And yes, people do need to stop overhunting. I agree with that. And Captain Slippers, that's right, Brad. Captain Slippers, you naughty baby. No, but seriously, this is really, it's insane. It's insane. Basically, what we're looking at, folks, is as time goes on, we're just going to see more loss of animals. We're going to see more and more animals become extinct. Unless we do something about it. Like right now, we're at the fine time of we have the ability and the potential to help and let these species exist and cohabitate the planet with us. But I don't know. It seems like the powers that be, mainly governments and people looking for the almighty dollar, are in control, and they're basically making the decision for us, which is what's really nuts. What's my favorite owl? I mean, I really do love the snowy owl, but I also love the, what's that one? The whispery owl? The horned owl. The horned owl. I love the horned owls, but I love all owls. They're such a fantastic and interesting species. The way they can spin their head around. Donkeys, my friend, donkeys. Yeah, well. So, birds. Birds are on their way out. Some birds. In another story, how about this badger over in Scotland? Did you folks hear about this? There are parts of a Scottish castle which remain closed to the public because of a very angry badger that took residence. This is all taking place in the cellar tunnel at the Craigintian Castle in South Lancashire. And it was initially closed a few weeks ago because after the animal arrived, it just went to town and started going dig crazy and all this other stuff, and just started digging for scraps. And this badger don't care. I mean, badgers really don't care. Especially, and why should they? Especially the Scottish and British badgers. I'm not talking about honey badgers. I'm talking about regular badgers, badgers, like the Wisconsin badgers, right? These badgers have absolutely every reason not to care because, let's face it, they too were on the brink of being extinct. When the UK, remember when the UK was like, we have to have a cull. They're just like crazy. We can't stand these badgers. And then Brian May from Queen, the guitarist, he came out and said, we must protect these badgers. And it's true. I mean, they have absolutely no reason not to care. So here's this badger, which I love, over in a Scottish castle, kind of taking over the place and being like, listen, you want to kill off my species? Well, I'm here to stay, stupid. So a spokesperson for the Historic Environment in Scotland said, we've had to temporarily close the castle's cellar tunnel due to an unexpected guest. The tunnel was closed around midday, April 12th, and the castle is surrounded by woodland. We believe the badger may have become lost. Ooh, this honey badger don't care. This badger's just gonna take whatever it wants. Who rules the castle now, stupid? That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. And listen, there's bound to be some blowback from animals at some point. I mean, you know, it's so funny. As we just take away habitats from animals, then we hear stuff like, oh, an elephant went into a village and charged people. Well, yeah, because it has nowhere else to go. And it's like totally pissed. Okay, so anyways, there's that nutsy story, which is happening in Scotland. And much props and shout-outs to that Scottish badass badger. Over in New Zealand, they're saying that a hot summer is going to lead to a tenfold explosion in the rat population. So all of you not rodent fans, all you people who just are so fearful of rodents and rats, you better watch out, because what happens is when it's warm weathers, they reproduce like, I don't know what, like bagels in a Dunkin' Donuts or something. This is crazy. So New Zealand says that they've committed to becoming predator-free by 2050, wiping out all introduced species of rats, mice, and possums and stoats in a mere 32 years. What do you think of this? I mean, granted, rats are annoying, you know, so are possums, and they're scary. The way they hiss, they're so gross. They're living gargoyles. But who's New Zealand to just wipe them all out? And plus, like, that's already happening here in the United States with your damn pesticides. Every day, folks, I'm helping a bee. I don't know if you saw this, but I posted it to social media, and I'm letting you know right now. Every morning, I step outside and I help save a bee. A bee that's just walking on the ground. You know, they start doing their thing. They start doing their pollinating and eating the flowers and flying around, and then all of a sudden they just pass out. Yeah, possums don't care. Are you kidding me? Possums don't. You think they care? They just want to scare you. They hiss. They're the only other animal other than, you know, snakes, cats, and possums hiss. Right? My pet rat is really sweet. He is stinky. Yeah, listen, I love rats. So when I hear stuff like this, I just can't believe it. I just like, who's New Zealand? Who are these places to take it upon themselves to rid of... I mean, do you remember not long ago, during the whole mad cow disease, they just took it upon themselves to kill off a ton of cattle. That kind of stuff is so sad. No more rats. New Zealand's going to exterminate all introduced predators. So that's it. There are 3 species of rat in New Zealand, with the ship rat being the most common. So I get it. Like New Zealand's like, you bring over your rats. Like you brought over your possums, and we're not going to take it anymore. So by 2050, we won't have them anymore. No more pests. Jeez Louise. And other species, the Norway rat, are big enough to kill seabirds. Jeez Louise Lasser. And capable of producing 22 offspring in one litter. Okay, that's a bit much. That is a bit much. I love raccoons too, and they're considered a pest. My ducks hiss. Quack quack. So let's see if this is going to happen. Yeah, I agree. I don't know how you're going to do something like this. Now, the cost of introduced species to New Zealand's economy is estimated to be approximately 1.76 billion pounds a year. Wow. Existing pest control methods in New Zealand include the controversial and widespread use of 1080 aerial poison drops. Well, that's gross. That can't possibly be good for the environment. What? 1080 aerial poison drops. Trapping and ground baiting, of course, and possum hunting by ground hunters. FYI, it says that possum fur has become a vibrant industry in New Zealand. That's gross. That's so gross. That means, picture if you will, there are people skinning possums. But who's buying possum fur? Are you out of your mind? Are you out of your mind? Who's buying possum fur? That's so nasty. Only in New Zealand. Well then, so what are they going to do? If they get rid of all of them, then that industry, the popular and trending possum fur industry certainly will take a hit, won't it? I don't get it, folks. Anyways, I really don't understand a lot of this that's happening. It's really just unbelievable. And I want to just thank you so much for watching this update, this Honey Badger Wildlife News Report. Again, please check out my other videos. Let me know, make suggestions, what other videos you'd like to see me narrate, what other animals I mean. And yeah, and again, thank you so much for watching. Tell your friends and pass it on, and please just subscribe already. You know, that's like the Honey Badger video. You know, my Honey Badger video has over 86 million views, but I only have like 195,000 subscribers. It makes no sense. And everyone's like, oh, Randall, how can that be? I speak to folks at YouTube and they're like, isn't that wild? And I'm like, you know, go fly a kite. Like, I have no clue what's going on. So just subscribe, get the word out. You know, this is the only place, again, that you're going to learn about wildlife news that's happening around our planet. And it's important because without wildlife, who are we? Seriously. So until next time, thank you so much, Honey Badgers, and yeah, maybe I'll take up some of your suggestions. Write in the comments below what kind of animal videos you would like to see us put together. Okay, thank you so much, and support and find out more what you can do to help. To find out more about what you can do to help wildlife and help make a change, please visit Animals Asia